Okay, we're back. And for those of you joining us for the very first time, thank you for clicking on Beast Capacity Outdoors. I'm your leader, Team Beast, Daddy Beast, and I have to do a second intro because we just had a dead battery here about 5 minutes ago that I had to get a power cord. So we're back. This is making mammaT's birthday jerky. Now part 4, or 3A, 3B, whatever it is. Anyhow, I was saying, and now my vacuum bag is holding up the phone. It's got a charger port underneath it. The bags I got are from Vesta, V-E-S-T-A, Precision. There's 2 rolls to a pack. Each roll is 50 foot. Each roll is 8 inch, but you can get the 12 inch by 50, 14 by 50, 11 by 50, that kind of thing. And I think even a 6 inch roll by 50. And they come in 2 packs, so you get 100 foot for like varying from like $22 all the way to like $30. Cheaper than what it cost to go buy the vac sealer bags from actual Game Saver or Food Saver, that is. I have, like I said, I have the Food Saver brand Game Saver. So it's a camouflage one, as you guys have seen. And I'm just putting jerky in snack bags that I've made with the vacuum sealer for my mom for her birthday. mammaT's birthday, which was a few days ago. Here this week, or last week, whatever. And just, I had to wait for some cash to come in to be able to go get the jerky, or the meat. The meat I used, damn good. It's damn good. Now, the meat I used was London broil. I put it in the freezer for a couple hours to harden it up a bit, stiffen it a bit, to make it easier to cut into about 1/4 inch thickness. And then I used the LEM or LEM jerky products, original flavor, jerky flavoring for whole muscle meat. Now, I explained it yesterday, I think. Gonna get loud. I explained it yesterday. Whole muscle meat is where you take the London broil, you slice it up thin, or chuck, or round steak, or even better, beef tenderloin, or I have round, or rib eye, which is the rib loin, basically, the tenderloin. So whatever you look for. And you slice it up nice and thin. And you either make your cure or marinade, or you go to the store and get it. Well, I look like crap. I just saw it on the antibiotics and being sick, Ooh, that's a little big. I'll have to cut that down. Like I said, I used LEM's or LEM jerky products seasoning packet for this batch. It was the 5-pound recipe batch. I'm just packing up a nice little bulk pack here. So that way Mom can open up a package and share it with the family in Arkansas. But, yeah, so made up this stuff. It had the cure salt in it, and it had the spices in it. Mix it with water. I mix it with 2 cups, not 2.5 cups like it said. If I did the ground beef style, to make snack sticks, then I would add like 5 ounces of water. Now, the vacuum sealing gives you a better shelf life. It takes the oxygen out of the bag. So instead of this jerky right now as it sits, if I stuck it in a Ziploc bag and threw it in the fridge, if it would last the belly of the people in the house, it would last in the fridge for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, before going, okay, maybe it's time to get rid of it. Because I make a kippered style, not a pemmican jerky dried beef style, which most jerky brands don't do. This is, it's still flexible. If I made this in the traditional style, one, I wouldn't use the salt nitrates or the pink salts that come in the packet. I would just use regular salt. And this would be probably a little bit thinner than what I cut it, and it would be until it was dried hard. And I wouldn't have put it in the smoker. It would have been in a smoke house, hung up on hanging sticks, and then left in there for a few days to completely dry out, which then would go into a leather pouch and stay there for however damn long until eaten. But this way, because most people today like to smoke kippered style, or drier than kippered. Kippered's more the leathery outside, almost like your Jack Link's beef sticks, the flat ones, where they're leathery on the outside and then soft and chewy and moist on the inside. Those are truly kippered, but kippered just means moist jerky, moist beef, or moist jerky. So reason why I do it like this is I like a little softer jerky, and vacuum sealing it will make it last longer. Vacuum sealing it without any chemical additive. We use, I believe, argon in the jerky world when they seal bags, called gas flushing. And you use a zero air machine, and it's basically a vacuum sealer that it evacuates excuse me, evacuates all the air out of the chamber that the bags are sitting in, and then at the last moment before it seals the bags up, it throws a blast of argon, which is a preservative gas, I guess, if I'm remembering correctly, that flushes the bag, and then it sucks a little blast of that argon back out, and then seals the bag, and looks just like this, just sealed. But that's why they remain shelf stable in the stores at Walmart and Target and Stater Brothers and Maynard's and Bird Boys and Fred Meyer's and stuff like that. For weeks on end, and that's why they got a little date on there that it looks like it lasts a year. Well, without those chemicals, gases being flushed and all that in here, if I vacuum seal these, you can throw these in the fridge and they'll be good 6 months, 8 months. If they're kept in the fridge instead of in and out, in and out, in and out, while they're unopened. Now, if you throw them in the freezer like this, which is okay, they'll last a couple of years. But it's jerky. It's It's really going to last that long in the house when it's in it? Not unless you're my mother, who will squirrel it away. Another good reason why vacuum sealing is perfect for her. She will squirrel this away in her room, under her bed, in a lamp, in a dresser drawer, somewhere, wherever her royal secret snack chamber is. So that way the others in the house can't find it. Trust me, you might think you have found the royal snack chamber of my mother. No, she's duped you. That is the decoy. Now she'll put some cool snacky shit in it. So you can like go, haha, I found it, haha. And take it, eat it, and be happy and satisfied that you have found the royal snack chamber. Wrong answer, bud. She has duped your ass. And it still has her fiddle faddle and her flacky flicks and all the good shit that we all want to eat, that eat terrible stuff that we shouldn't, like she'll hide. I've never found where she puts her freaking grape nuts. Grape nut cereal is like, in our family, is like #1 gold cereal. It would be like federal currency for our family. And she hides that shit well. And yeah. So I mean, I have found pudding, and I have found peanut M&Ms, dark chocolate M&Ms, caramel M&Ms, in what I figured was the royal snack chamber. I've seen her come in with a damn near case of varied Girl Scout cookies and never found them until she brought them out. And and don't think just because she tells you, just because Mama T tells you where to go find something that's tasty and commensable, that you could go back there later and get it. Because that's another dubious thing that she's done. She knows beforehand that she's going to have a hankering for these things the next day or two. So she'll put them in the dubious spot. So that way you think, I found the snack chamber. Nope, just her storage space, because she knows she's going to get hungry. And she doesn't want to get up to go get the damn things. So she's going to send you to go get them. Mama T's gypsy like that. Yeah, I said gypsy. And those of you that are watching this that know her know exactly what the hell I mean. So cool. This was about 2.5 pounds out of the 4 1/4 that we did. There's still about 2 pounds out there, maybe 1.5 pounds that's still out there that didn't quite finish last night. So it's going to be out there for another hour or two. But I have made Mama T's birthday jerky freaking snackies. Oop, camera fell a bit. That I'm notching with easy open slits in it so she can easily open it when she's hungry. And made them into snack packy sizes. So when she gets out there on her farmstead, well, hers and my sister's farmstead, they own, together they own 33 and 7 3 something 0.59 pi drink alcohol thing of land acreage out there in Arkansas. And I've come up with a damn good name for it, for the farmstead for her. But she's got, clear with my sister first because it's theirs. But I've already sent her a gobsmack of varied and labeled, seeds from our garden that she's already started to grow out there in her Woman has 33 plus acres. And right in front of her house is a small little penned-in yard for the mutt. And she's got goats. And she's got cattle now. She's got 50 damn chickens she's putting on there. And she's got a space about as deep as our garden. About as wide as our garden. But it's rectangle. I don't know. But she's got things growing. Her chickens have evidently loved something that she gives them, because every laying hen, and this is for you guys that don't know, that aren't farmer style John people, every laying hen or group thereof, clutch, has their specific egg laying superpower snacky food treat that when they get it, they go, thank you very much, here, 5 more eggs for you. And they fart out 5 more eggs for you than they would the day before. Well, Mom has found this. And out in Arkansas, for $60 a year, you can gain a permit from the state that allows you to sell and handle eggs. And Mama T has done that. And she now sells, I think she said the last batch she took to the market was like, I think 6 or 8 dozen. Hello, Pam Pam.
Hi.
Was like 6 or 8 dozen eggs that she took to a local Amish market out there where she lives, or nearby where she lives, or whatever. And so, and here's the cool part for Californians that hate the shit that we go through out here. My mother, Mama T, pays 8 cents in tax for every 30 eggs she sells to a market. That's the tax she has to pay the state. If it was here in California, it'd be like, oh, well, you sold 30 eggs, well, you owe us 5 cents a piece. You know, for a Clean Air Act kind of something or another. But, yeah, so for $60 a year, she gets to handle eggs. It's just for eggs. It's not for any other of her farmstead products yet. Because, like I found out here, because Mama T was pushing me to do it, is here in California, you need to work with the USDA or Department of Agriculture or something like that. I forget one of those two. I think it's Department of Agriculture and USDA together. You have to work with them. They have to come out and visit your farm itself, wherever you're growing your veggies, and certify you as a California certified farmer for produce. And what's cool about that is there are other places that have farmer markets that pop up every week and stuff like that. And they'll say, oh yeah, it's our farm. We grow all this stuff and da-da-da. Yet they're there every freaking week with an unsurmountable amount of produce and stuff that they could not literally be growing. Because, I mean, they're showing up in a little Ford, service van kind of thing, cargo van kind of thing, and or a small box truck, 10-foot, 12-foot box truck, to these things to sell their wares. And you see the stickers that you see when you go to the stores. And so they're kind of joshing you around because when you're a certified farmer that will be selling your product, your stuff at farmers markets, you get a number, but you don't have to put the stickers on things. And so, yeah, we would sell certain things out here because we do have loofahs growing. I mean, you saw them. We got about, for this year, for the single plant. Oh, and I see the bees flying out there. Yes, pollinate some more of those females. Get them loofahs growing. We're growing loofahs. And with that, we can turn those around when we harvest them here at the end of the year and de-shed them and save the seeds. We can turn around and sell the seeds and sell the loofahs, but we can sell the loofahs and the seeds on our website, but we can't sell them at the farmer's market because what we'd sell on the website are processed loofahs. But because it's a farmer's market, we have to have a produce certification to be able to add that to our business license. So we're not going to be doing anything like that yet because, I mean, we have the space that we can put in, 50, 60 dragon tongue bean plants and get them growing. We have the space for it. We have the space to literally plant, 10, 15 yellow pear tomato plants and have access to them daily. Lemon cucumbers, loofahs, where we'd have enough that we could sell them at least monthly at a market. But that's a little too much work, so we're just going to stay with what we're doing, which is t-shirts like Beast Capacity Outdoor Swag, shirts like this, shirts like the I Really Love a Good Thwack for Team Beast Archery, and of course, t-shirts for other people, and custom shirts, printed pictures on t-shirts, canvases, wood, and then of course custom letterwork and stuff like that, and metaphysical goods, stuff like that. So drink horn holsters, patches. So anyhow, I rambled on far enough. Talked a little bit about gardening again. Talked about mammaT's and how they're doing out there. They're doing great. And for all my Thunder family, you know who you are if you're watching this. mammaT's misses you guys. I'm sure there's a couple of you that are. I've heard that there's a few of my brothers that are planning on going out there, spending a month or two with them, camping on their property because she's got prime camping territory in and amongst like Black Oak. So I mean, we're going to try to get up there to go visit, and I'd like to visit this year. So if it comes down to it, me and Black Rose are going to do a quick, maybe short week of visitation. Basically, is we're going to hop in with like a bag each of clothing, some camping gear because that's what mammaT's got out there. She really doesn't have the room for us to sleep on their floor because they don't have a huge house; they just got a small one. But put the camping tent in there, put a couple chairs and sleeping gear, and go. And leave here at like 5 in the morning, and then be able to stop every couple hours along the way. And it'll take us exactly, I've already got it mapped out, like 24 hours to get there if we stop. And then with a hotel stay in Albuquerque, that's our halfway point. And then zip on out the rest of the way with kind of 2-hour breaks in between. And at those 2-hour stops, even though we don't need it, we top off our tank every time, just in case. And so we'd leave here 5 a.m., get to Albuquerque by about 4-ish in the afternoon, have a chance to relax, turn in early, get some good sleep, wake up early again, get back on the road about 5 a.m., get to Amarillo, have some breakfast, get to another spot in Oklahoma, or just outside of Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City, sorry, and get some lunch, somewhere along the way, and then, kind of, and then once we hit closer to my mom's, grab a little something to eat, and then head up in, and then just straight shot right back after a few days, because the plan is we want to do a Route 66 trip. We want to do and take a week and a half or so, and start here, not at Santa Monica Pier or anything, but just start from here in Orange County and just head out and hit some of the major things that we kind of didn't get to hit before. Actually take the old Route 66 up through Kingman up into Pearl, and go to the caverns, go down to Segman, Seligman, and all that kind of stuff, and that kind of thing, and have some time, hit a couple of hotels along the way, take a couple, about a week or so to get out to my mom's, spend a few days there with mom, have a birthday, and kind of traipse our way back for grand total about 2.5 to 3 week trip. But the original plan of that is we kind of hindered a bit because we do have an event coming up in April that was our time slot of when we were going to go, so I could be there for my birthday at my mom's. But we have Escondido Fair coming up in April, the weekend of the 23rd, 24th, 25th. So it'll be open the 24th and 25th, but which means we'll have to be here, get a rental truck, because we don't have a vehicle to haul my equipment right now. Get a rental truck on the 22nd, which would be Wednesday or Thursday. On the 23rd, having the truck packed that night. On the 23rd, Friday morning at 5 a.m., get up and get on the road by 7:30 so we can be out there by 9 when they open the gates for vendors to come in and set up. Get set up, get parked, get settled in. And yeah, so anyhow, I've talked long enough. 28 minutes, holy crap. So remember, hit the like button. That helps with the algorithms. Hit the subscribe button. That's the red one down there if you haven't hit it yet. If you have, it's gray. Hit that one and hit the bell, which is right next to it on this, right down there. And click on it because it'll let you know when and where and all that when I do lives or this, or I post a video. And as always, wear your mask. Let's keep keep going down. Let's keep moving in the right direction. Stay good, stay healthy. And as always, be good, be kind, Team Beast, all the way. And there it is.